All right, man. Let's talk about. It's a rumor that the Lions and Packers could be flexing to the Sunday night football game. Now, I'll get into the playoff scenarios in another video, but I will let y'all know this much: if the Packers win, they in. All right, we need to Seattle loss because we got to head to head with Seattle to get in. So yep, that's kind of where it's trending at. Right now. But this is a big game, and a lot of people, even if Seattle and they play the Rams now. Like I said, I'll kind of get into particulars in another video, but I mean it's interesting. Honestly, it's very interesting. In a big game going to Lambeau. A lot of people just saying getting the win is cool, and possibly stopping the Packers getting in the playoffs and the momentum and all that type of stuff that you could be having going into next year. I mean, if Seattle win, I mean, shit, obviously you're trying to make a statement and win in Green Bay and all that, but shit, for draft position, which I'll get to that later on, probably another day. But draft position, the draft position, but then again, having a mental edge going to Lambeau, getting over that hump, I think that's the ticket. I think that's the ticket. So I think that's the ticket. You know, so apparently it was rumors about this being flexed into Saturday night, but it's not going to be flexed to Saturday. And I believe they removed the Jaguar game off of. I think they can remove the Jaguar game or something like that. But let's look into it. It says NFL Week 18 flex schedule. Lions Packers now moved to Saturday. Sunday night football still a possible. Detroit Lions were not flexed to Saturday, but Sunday night remains a very real possibility. It says that after Week 17 Sunday Night Football, NFL announced that the first two flex games for the Week 18 finale, both to fill out two Saturday contests, is Chiefs and Raiders, 4:30, ESPN ABC. It's Saturday, I believe, and Titans and Jaguars, 8:15, ESPN ABC. It said the first matchup doesn't have a ton of national intrigue. The Chiefs may be battling for the number one seed in the AFC. The Raiders have been eliminated from playoff contention, have very little to play for. Second matchup between the Titans and Jaguar, however, will be for the AFC South. The winner will take the postseason to host a playoff game, while the loser is very likely to miss on the playoffs entirety. Titans and Jaguars is one of the games many thought could be Sunday night game that closes out the NFL regular season, but now another game will occupy the spot. The Detroit Lions finale against the Green Bay Packers certainly one candidate for Sunday night football game. No matter what happens the rest of the week, the Packers will be in a win in your end situation. However, the game is flexed to Sunday night. It's possible the Lions will only be playing as a spoiler because Seattle beat Los Angeles earlier in the day. The Lions will be eliminated from playoff contention before taking the field. So other potential Sunday night candidates is the Patriots and Bills. Patriots battling for the wild card. Bills for the number one seed. The Ravens and Bengals, which the Bengals and the Bills play tonight in the big game. If the Bengals lose on Monday Night Football to the Buffalo, this game will be for the AFC North title. Don't know if Lamar gonna play. Giants and Eagles. Philly playing for the NFC East title. So those are really good games. If you had to ask my personal opinion on it, which one would I put on Sunday? Well, from an NFL perspective, they love Aaron Rodgers, right? Um, Detroit got a history of doing duds in those type of spots anyway. Even though their name is hot, once you look at it, if Lamar gonna play, it's probably gonna be this middle game. And if I had to rank them just what the NFL to do, and then you don't know if Giants they already in, so you don't know what's going to happen with the Giants, so they might not play. So I think out of the four, I think they're gonna go. It's probably gonna be the Ravens and Bengals if Lamar play. Then it's probably gonna be the NFC East. Then us and the Packers, and then the Bills and Patriots probably the last one. Um, so yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'd be cool, but the other stuff, flip side of it, um, the flip side of it is you ain't got to go to the Lambeau when it's cold as hell. That's the flip side of it. You ain't gotta be in Lambeau, with your feet and toes, frosting. So you probably want that game early in the day. So yeah, you probably want that. You probably want that earlier in the day. So yeah, you probably want that game earlier in the day. Real talk. You probably want that game earlier in the day. So you ain't got to go out there with the freezing cold and all that type of stuff. And then they set it up with Green Bay. Um, can play two to end the season with two home games back to back. You know what I'm saying? So they always gonna take care of Aaron Rodgers. We always gonna have to cut it up at him, but we couldn't start. We didn't start 1-6. You know what I'm saying? And have won a couple more games, we wouldn't be in the scenario um, that we was in. So we can't really blame nobody. We ended up the season at home last year versus Green Bay, and they love to put divisional games at the crib. So at the end of the season, excuse me, they love to put divisional games. So, um, but yeah, I mean, it'll be intriguing. It'll be nice to see the Lions on prime time, but more than likely, Seattle gonna beat the Rams. And we're gonna be playing spoiler in for draft position. So that's the only thing I can really think of. That's kind of where you're gonna be in draft position and draft mode. But I still think um, it was a success. I still think it was a success. So I gotta ask you a question. You gotta ask yourself, do you just, do you do you just sit all your starters out and let Green Bay win for draft position? I mean, it's a real question. If you eliminate it. Why was injury going into another season when you was beat up coming into this? I know a lot of fans not gonna like it. Why risk it? I might not see what you got in Nate Sudfeld. I know we're gonna stop the Packers from getting in, and don't worry about it. NFL refs gonna make sure they get in regardless. Why risk injury? I'm just not saying that's what I would do, but I'm just saying, why risk injury? Why not try to get the best possible draft pick you can get? So that's something else to kind of chew on. That's kind of something for everybody to chew on for a minute. Just a different perspective. Just a little bit different perspective from it. But it'd be cool to see them on Sunday Night Football, especially for all the marbles on their fault. Just winning you in, that's a playoff game in itself. And they have an opportunity to redeem themselves versus they have an opportunity to redeem themselves versus Green Bay from the Carolina thing, going back outdoors, going to cold. You can send a message to Green Bay for next season. So, but yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out the Detroit Lions top playlist for more videos like this. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Peace.